And you probably recognize that this R here, starting to get famous and familiar, is the R of Rochoni. So whenever you see this R on a label, it means that if you don't like the wine, we are partially responsible. And if you like it, we are partially responsible too, of course. So whenever you have this R here on the label, it's not just that we've been sticking our label on the bottle that was already existing. It means that we started a cooperation with the winemaker, and this cooperation usually has different layers. It could be, I like that flask, I like that bottle, the barrel. Can I buy the entire bottle? And okay. Or a second step, we tasted, that was me, I don't know, so Giulia, were you there when we tasted the bottles with San Giovinale? So we tasted all these bottles, they have more than 100 bottles there. We're talking about Lazio, first of all. And this is a blend, I don't even remember, it's actually a Grenache, Syrah, Carignano, Black Malvasia, and Cabernet Franc. But the main here is the Grenache. So Canonau Grenache, we talked about it. There is one of the responses of this wine is a guy called Marco Casolanetti. We visited him in Marche, and he's an incredible person that created a beautiful ecosystem and helped a lot of winemakers outside of his winery. And most of them he helped them for free just to create an ecosystem. And he works a lot on Grenache and also on Montepulciano. But in this specific case, we're talking about Vetralla. We are north of Rome. I would say exactly in between the distance between Rome and the border of Tuscany. It's an incredible area, a Tuscan area. Is not so far. The vineyards are part of a regional park, and that is so wild. It's the only vineyard of the area, which is important to determine this, because only vineyard of the area means that when someone says, oh, my wine is biodynamic, my wine is organic, I don't put any chemicals. Yes, you might not put any chemicals, but the vineyard besides you does. So your vineyard is not polluted. Of course, all the world is polluted nowadays, but in this specific case, we're talking about the vineyard that is like miles away from any other crop or agriculture or buildings. So this ensure, and the area, most of them are a freestanding bush, which is little trees, which is the most complex way of raising of plants, but also the more efficient in terms of quality, not of quantity. There is a high concentration here. This is a guy that makes a wine that is strongly based on fruit, but on the same time with a beautiful balsamic flavor. And this is the result of a selection of a taste of more than 50 different barrels. We selected 3 of them and we blended that. And we created our own label called Rosso San Giovinale with this R, because there is also another Rosso San Giovinale which is not here. I hope you appreciate. It's actually one that is probably the most pricey one of the entire selection, because we have to, buy those bottles privately, and it's a wine that is really rich and fruity. It might reminds you a Napa Valley with a Mediterranean touch. So, especially if you like fruity wine, we're on the opposite side of a Nebbiolo or a Burgundy. Is a wine that high alcohol and a beautiful, nice concentration, 15% in alcohol.